Well, a warm welcome to Forever Sports with Lukanya. Yes, it's not Steve. It's me, and I will be keeping you company for this Connacht versus the Vodacom Blue Bulls fixture. Obviously, two teams that have just come out from a loss last weekend. Right, Connacht unfortunately going down against the Cardiff Blues 21-33. And obviously, the Blue Bulls absolutely outplayed, outgunned, and just thought by Leinster, very good Leinster side led by obviously Sexton, looking like a very fresh young man at tender age of 37. Right, obviously Leinster walking away there as 31-3 victors. But yeah, good evening. At least it is evening from my side. Hello, I see that a couple of you have already beat me to the comment section. We've got there Goku, Gimez, I'd imagine, saying hello, bud. Thanks for joining me. All right, and then we've got Excokovo 30. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, saying very unfortunate that we won't see the Lions play. But hey, lots of rugby this weekend, certainly lots of rugby. And I mean, Friday evenings, all right, to just wet the palate for what is to come later on. Johan Gam, I'm Lucanio Chongweni. Yeah, those who've been around the channel would sort of know me, been around, and all of that. Yeah, Steve unfortunately caught up at work, but yeah, this is going to be potentially a very good game, a very exciting game. All right, two sides that, in terms of the DNA, play very structured rugby. Connacht, a side that, perhaps up and down at times, right? Struggle to sort of piece together 80 minutes. But I think a side with a lot of potential, a side that has shown, at least in sort of previous years, what they are capable of. Obviously, if you remember from last season, ending Leicester's 27 game unbeaten run, which obviously beat the Vodacom Blue Bulls. All right. So please do go quickly grab whatever beverages. Do join me, all right, for this game. We're not too far away from kickoff, all right, and I think I'll just quickly run through respective, the respective see who to look out for, what to expect from these two sides. So the Connacht side, right, number one, we've got Jaden Dugan, all right, number two, we've got Dave Heffernan. Number three, Finley Boham. Number four, Oysen Dowling. Number five, Alden Delane. Six, Klein Bredgast. Seven, Jared Butler. Eight, Abraham Papayili, the New Zealander. Right. Number nine, we've got Kieran Mamoni. Right. Basically, Mr. Connacht. I think the amount of experience the man has. I think this might be his like 180th game, if I'm not mistaken, from the club, and certainly one of the players to look out for. Last week, scoring 2 tries for the side, and will be, I'm sure, be looking to sort of, carry on with that momentum. In the 10 jumper, we've got Jack Cardi, 11 Mark Henson, 12 Tom Daly, 13 Tom Farrell, 14 John Porsche, 15 we've got Tenan O'Halloran, 16 Shane Dalhunt, 17 Matthew Burke, 18 Jack Angiam, 19 Livia Fafita, 20 Connor Oliver, all right, 21 Colin Blade, 22 Paul Ball, and 23 we've got Sammy on. So that is the Connacht side, right? That is going to be joining us. We've got James Petit saying evening. James, nice to see you, bud. It's been quite a while. Right, and obviously the Blue Bulls, a couple of wholesale changes, right? A fresh front row from the Bulls, right, for this week. We've got Lizo Popoka coming in for Stien. Right, also in the hooker position, we've got Joel Van Zyl coming in for the veteran, Bismarck, who drops to the bench. In the number 3 jumper, we've got Jock van Rooyen, who comes in for Mornay Smith. All right, 4, 5, we've got the same lock pairing of Walt Steenkamp and Ruan Norkiam. Lustrio, unchanged from last week. We've got Arno Port, we've got Marcel Coutinho will be leading the side, and we've got Ulrich Low. Right, and then up on the subs bench, as I said, the experienced Bismarck, 17, the elusive, very promising youngster, Simpiwe Matanzima. 18, we've got Mornay Smith. 19, Yanko Swanepoel. 20, Jacques Duplessis. Right, 21, Ambrose Papier. Right, 22, Chris Smith. And 23, the Blitzbach captain, former captain, right, Steedman Grans. So, yeah, we all set here. Obviously, Blue Bulls will be looking to rectify last week. I thought, oh man, I think the one thing about the United Rugby Championship so far, at least the games that I've tuned in, has just been the brand of rugby. I think there's always been the stereotype, right, that Northern Hemisphere play the slow, forward-dominated game, and wow, that's all I can say. I think the one thing that has killed the South African teams up to this point, at least in the competition, right? It was only first round, right? They did travel. A lot of them youngsters haven't played overseas, but yeah, it's just been the brand of rugby, and the continuity from the Northern Hemisphere teams, I think, has been just fantastic. Also, just for the brand of rugby. Right, but we've got a couple of us saying Blue Bulls going to win 23-17. Please do let me know what your score predictions are. Right, and more importantly, maybe who's your standout player? Who are you looking forward to engaging and seeing take on the field? Not too far away from the kickoffs. And I think, yeah, where this game is won or lost is the forward pack. I see Connacht have simply gone for a very heavy pack. Right, all of them strapping. I think the light bloke, 105 kgs in the 7 jumper. All right. So, yeah, interesting. Is there no watch along? There should be. There should be a watch along as said hello. There should be a watch along for the Lions. Definitely will not let the Lions, will never miss a Lions game. So please do check it out. But I would appreciate your company. Yeah. There is, so you can keep sort of hopping in between as we see the Blue Bulls just take on the field. Right, obviously a couple of key battles. I've mentioned the forward pack with Connacht, very heavy pack, and sort of the changes that Jake White has made as well in the pack, going sort of for the more experienced Lizo Popoka and Jacques Van Rooyen. And then obviously we've got a couple of changes as well in the backline. Stravino Jacobs coming in from Madosh Tampe from last week, and obviously exciting to see Ruan Kombrek coming back. A lot of them have touted that his best position has been right 15. We haven't seen too much of him at 15. Right, we know that the Lions obviously playing primarily at wing and obviously for the box as well. But yeah, excited to see what Ruan Kombrek has to offer. I think this is, this could be a very exciting bet. Gonna run the ball without no doubt. It's gonna be interesting to see how the Bulls and the Bulls defensive system in particular sort of handles that. But yeah, I think this is one game that the Blue Bulls would have penciled down as sort of one that they're targeting to get their campaign off and running. Obviously, the Blue Bulls being sort of strong as possible. When you look at the possibility side winning this competition from South Africa, I think the Blue Bulls are best placed, even though maybe some of the Lions, diehard Lions fan, will be saying, hold on, they're bad now. We're the only South Africans with the W so far in this tournament. So not too far away from the action. Please do let me know what your score predictions are. Right, we've got Sash in there saying this is a break game. Right, I think it'll go a long way. I think it'll go a long way. Any side wants to settle in a new tournament, and obviously there's only one way to do that tournament, and that is to put points on the board, make your way up the log, right, with obviously the hope and dream and aspirations of actually coming away with a victory and, placing yourself in a position where you can make playoffs and see if you can walk away there with the W. You've got Barry Power there as well. Connacht will run from everywhere on the pitch. It'll be interesting to see sort of how the Bulls then react to that. Obviously, we've got Johan Goosen, who just loves an open game. Blue Bulls, I think when you look at the back line, sort of the personnel as well, all right, you've got guys who love running the ball, all right? Guys who love balls. It'll be interesting to see how the Bulls set it up. Obviously, look for your person as on him. right, this particular game. Did the greatest of games against Leicester, but I mean, they were just on. And we are off the Blue Bulls playing from left to, at least in my screen, right in the white kit and Connacht. First up, Blue Bulls point defense, two easy kick, missed tackles there from the kickoff, right, allow Connacht to simply gain, a lot of ground and a good position. So now play taking place inside Connacht 22. And we'll be looking for an exit there and a very good kick, not altered there by Ruan Kombrek in the 15th jump by Kanu. The first line of defense, but well met there in D. Marcel Kutia now carrying on the 10-meter line. Offload, good to continue with your first up line. Poo, it's good to see back. Always good to see our sort of Springboks playing for our teams. All right, Blue Bulls a bit too lateral, being forced by a very good defensive effort here by Connacht, but Low now attacking on the left-hand channel. Right, met on D. Good start here. Good start from Connacht. Very good up to the physicality in terms of good defending. Right, first managed to push the Blues back somewhat. Right, but the Blue Bulls also doing well to retain the possession. Zach Berger with the dummy there. He breaks. Pillar was asleep there. Support play there from Jan Gos looking for continuity. Lan Mapu now Blue Bulls in the 22. Right, Harold Foster takes it up to the 5-meter line. Now Blues with prime attacking ball. Connacht retreating back. Lizo Kopoka. And the Bulls are over. And I'm sorry if there are any bias. I do want the South African teams to do well. I do, but I'm first and foremost a fan of rugby. A fantastic score there by the Blue Bulls. Great work for that Berger. All right, cutting through and ensuring that the Blue Bulls have got the momentum. Blue Bulls doing very well to recycle that particular ball. And young dummy there from Lizo Kopoka hit down. And the man is over. Now Huissen will be looking to add the two additional points here and make sure that the Blue Bulls have got a 7-point lead first up. Right, but that will be very encouraging for Jake White and his coaching management team. Right, a bit disappointing for Connacht. Simple tackles being missed. First pillar sleeping. Jan Huissen off the left upright, and it's over. He's able to add the two additional points. And with that, 3 minutes played. Connacht doing well there from, unfortunately, Blue Bulls. Right, unable to grab their ball there. Connacht, unfortunately, there in the tackle. One here doing well to clean it up. Now the Blue Bulls just looking to head up a couple of phases. Right, I'm sure they'll be looking to exit here. A very good kick there to gain at least field possession. Right, but Connacht with some interest, but unfortunately, that ball going directly out into touch. So we'll go back. All right, massive net gain there from the Blue Bulls. All right, so they will be looking to put pressure on that straight after sort of scoring not so long ago. So we've got there Joe van Zyl. Got the Blue Bulls going out on the 10-meter line of Connacht. All right, there in the middle of the line out, looking to hit it up in midfield using Harold Foster, who I think has just been fantastic upon his turn to the Blue Bulls. Unfortunately, lost there in by Arlo. Right now, Connacht with an opportunity attack, but no advantage there. and we will see the first scrum game. Right, a bit scrappy there in contact from our. It's just losing it in contact there, right? A bit upright. Right, basics 101s of tech, of sort of contact area. Ensure that the ball is away from point of contact. Right, but we shall see the first scrum. Seems as though the Blue Bulls have set their sights on attacking the breakdown. Right, and I think, yeah, it's not such a bad ploy, especially considering sort of the massive pack that the Blue Bulls have selected this particular game. Okay, fortunately, we're not allowed to, sort of showcase the game on our screen, copyrights. All right, so yeah, I'll just be keeping you company. But so bit of a break there. But yeah, just please do let me know sort of what your thoughts have been in the United Rugby Championship. I think it's sort of obviously a tournament was, a lot of people were a bit skeptic about it, not sure sort of what to expect. But what have you made of the tournament so far, sort of in the first round, obviously now second weekend? But yeah, first viewing, what are your thoughts? I think it's been fantastic. Quality of rugby been very good of a high standard. All right, so I'm excited to see what the tournament in general has in store for us going forward. But back to the game. All right, Connacht have the feed in the first scrum of the game. Hit there from Royan. Yeah, Irish teams have decent set piece. All right, solid scrum there from Connacht. Middle. Good kick. I thought we will see the first 50-22. At least when I've watched the game. Ruan Combrick there, returning with a bit of interest. Right, Connacht also sending it up. Contestable, but well taken there by Zach Berger. Yeah, so someone was asking what's the Lions score as it stands. We've got the Scarlets 7 and the Lions 0 with just 5 minutes played there. Right, line out here of Connacht. Good steal there from the Blue Bulls. Right now they'll be looking to attack. A good carry in midfield there by skipper Marcel Katia. Very strong carry. Yeah, Blue Bulls not looking to play in there off. Rochus and Syndrome, but equally returned there by Connacht play taking well fielded there by Jacques Huisson in the Zach Berger attacking the block. Good carry by Adelgro. Right, play take further touch line, sort of 5 meters inside the Blue Bulls half. Yeah, Huisson yet another up and under, not looking to do too much, looking to gain that territorial gain. Yeah, a bit of a ping pong as things stand. Right, both sides sort of trying to look for the territorial gain. Right, neither looking to run from deep within their own half. Right, but Connacht to spring an attack or doing very well. Good hands on the left, right hand sort of touch line. Right now, can play up to the halfway line. Connacht in the attack. Good hit there, but Connacht able to get over the advantage line. Unfortunately, charged down kick there, looking for territory. And a big hit on the jersey number 10. Right, Jack Carty. Sure, we won't be looking to get more of that anytime soon. Right, Ron here over the ball there, but unfortunately missing it. Right, Connacht's just center field, 5 meters in the own half, and boom, bang it down, straight down the middle. Ruan Gombrich with his massive left boot. Yeah, doing well there to knock it deep into Connacht 10 meter. And is that the 50-20? Yes, no? Was it direct? But yeah, so I posed the question a bit earlier on. So, what do you think of the T? You've got Locken O'Reilly saying, I think it's a shame. Start has overlapped with the rugby championship overall, been enjoyable. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, but it would have been nice to see all sides sort of strength for strength, right? Sort of with the Springboks in particular for the unions. But I think, yeah, as a product, it's just been fantastic so far. And I think it will motivate the Bucks potentially a bit more coming into this tournament and seeing what sort of impact they can have, especially when you consider like the Sharks, the young Sharks team, right, who's been reasonably hit hard in terms of the number of Springboks they have in the side. 100% agree with you that overall has been a very enjoyable watch this far. Where it continue. Right, Connacht here with the feed on the half line. Oh, massive carry there by New Zealander Abraham, right, making yardage. Connacht now looking to attack Blue Bulls under pressure, right? And I think, yeah, the one thing I've thoroughly been enjoying, I think, is just been racks and just frantic, man, frantic action. And I think as rugby lovers, that's what we want to see. We want to see both sides having a real go at each other. I think it's just awesome for the brand and rugby in general speaking. Because saying let's go Blue Bulls, never thought it'd say that. National pride sometimes, gets the better of us. Interesting call from Connacht. All right, Cardi saying, nah, not going for looking for the corner. Things that attacking flair and intent that Connacht sort of, and they've become sort of, they've been known for. Right, once again, look there, massive carry from the Abraham, getting them over the advantage line, and the Blue Bulls never getting back on side from there on in. Very good rack speed from Connacht. All right, I think that penalty came as a result of that. Very quick to get that ball in, out, right, and ready to back once more. And interestingly, rather than going for the 3-pointer, to go for the line. So now they're on the 22 of the Blue Bulls. And once again, inside ball. Dummy Rack more set there, inside ball. A bit of fantastic work there by Joe van Zyl on the ground. And unfortunately, Helen now saying what the penalty was for. Your guys just never recovering and get back on side. But yeah, Joe van Zyl doing very well there on the ground. Right, Connacht, unfortunately, that misplaced penalty not going out, but Connacht throwing the ball away. But a bit scrappy at the moment. Right, both looking to settle. We'll feel a bit lucky there. I think Hossein will be a very relieved man. Right, a poor kick. All right, as we see his take onto the field, seems as though on a water maybe got a cut there, a couple of stitches, and he'll be back on. You can just see strutting there, man with intent to get back onto that field. All right, so Johan Hussein the leash there, missed penalty, couldn't find touch, throwing the ball into touch, and the Bulls have got an opportunity of 10 meters inside Connacht half. Right, as we see Arno Buata leaving the field for Duplessis, blood injury there. Couple of swabs for the Mara, unfortunately missed line out there by the Blue Bulls. Connacht, the hook Connacht doing very well to be alive to that ball. Carty dancing around a bit, but well met on D. A bit scrappy, yeah. Possession, swapping hands. Not too mad though, I won't lie. Well played down the blind here by Connacht. Very good hands, soft hands. 15 meters in from the left-hand touchline. Right, just slightly inside the Blue Bulls 10-meter line. Cardi take the line and playing. Here's Lucy's. Right, once again, good recovery, quick ball by Connacht. Inside ball. Seems like that inside ball is something that they notice. Perhaps the trail runners of the Blue Bulls a bit late. But very good continuity of Connacht sideways at the moment. Mr. Ref, was that not a forward pass? Right, but he says player on advantage. He milks that. Kieran definitely milked that, but Connacht here with opportunity, looking to do something with the kick through, but no advantage. So unfortunately, Jock van Rooyen very slow to move out that area. Right, and we'll see sort of what Connacht opt for. They had a similar penalty the other side of the field. All right, instead of going for poles, they opted for the line. So interesting to see what they opt for this time around. Once again, it is clear. Game plan is clear. They are taking the Blue Bulls all the way. So they have opted for the line out. Or is Carty's kicking really that bad? Maybe some of you guys know Carty's kicking. I don't know. Can I have a good kicker? Is that why? But 40 meters out, you'd expect sort of a professional fly off, to easily knock that one. I think I back myself as well with the pair of it over from 40 meters. All right. So I've got Kevin saying, Define's in for a long day. Definitely won't be easy. Right, but them just now on the board there, that side. Now scores Scarlet 7, Lions 3. Very good drive there. Connacht, and I think, very interesting. Good continuity here from Connacht. They are over through the 15. All right, crosses over the line. Turning Hollerin. All right, the experienced man. The experienced man, Connacht experienced man. 189 caps for the club. Basically knows it inside out. Right, and Connacht, I would expect Cardi to knock this one over and make the game all square. Interesting, sort of the how Connacht have gone about it. Actually, I'm very impressed. Right, the first sort of 4 lines, instead of setting the drive, they've gone for the dummy drive and played from there. And this time they set up the drive, and we see how effective it was. I think smart thinking there from the forwards coach. Right, it's just earning the right to drive. All right, so they played the couple with the dive set and with the looping runner, right? But that time set up the maul, very good maul, and Cardi knocks the 2, right? Very good maul, and they were able to drive effectively, forcing the Blue Bulls to go backwards, and from there on in, good continuity amongst the backs. Cardi looping around very well, playing his number 15, all right, and his. So game all square here with just under 17 minutes played. All right, kickoff here deep by Johan Goosen. Right, charge down again. It's like the second kick now. Ariflo doing very well. Yeah, that's a coach killer there. That's a coach killer. And your friend will not be pleased at all. Nothing is here out. That's the last thing you want to do. All right, score points and then give the opposition an opportunity, right, to strike right back. So Blue Bulls right now inside the 22 of Connacht after a charge down from Cornell Hendrik. The kickoff. Right, Harold Foster there. Once a very good carry. Center field. 5 meters at Connacht 22. Let's see if the Blue Bulls will be able to away with points here. Zach Berger, pretty much Blue Bull hitting it up with the forwards, collisions. Attempt hands there. Very good cleaning there. Blue Bulls inching away closer with carry to the try line. All right, but Connacht doing very well to up the Blue Bulls at this stage. Oh, wide pass. Very good pressure here from Connacht. Poor pass there from Johan Goosen. Put him on Marcel Kutia. Right, and that has forced the Blue Bulls sort of 5 meters outside the Connacht 22. Massive defensive effort here. Got Hendel now say they are so offside. That's pretty much rugby nowadays. Right, the very grey area in terms of how that particular area is reffed. But massive carry there. Izopopoka, Godman, the pastor. Right, Blue Bulls once again, hitting forwards, but equally well met by a very disciplined Connacht. This form, Johan Goosen up and under, Cornel Hendricks underneath it. Unfortunately, massive W for Connacht. Right, they will definitely be pumped up on that. Blue Bulls had an opportunity inside the 22 and very good defensive effort at pushing them back. And eventually, Johan Goosen had no option but to go up and under. I just don't think I back that idea. And I think, it's a pity that we're seeing South African teams just opt to kick in the 2. Like, bro, like, what? Then where are we attack? All right. Blue Bulls just running out of ideas there. Just like to see Goosen take a bit more charge. But Connacht doing well, nevertheless. Blue now pushed back inside their own half, a meter inside their own half, and Connacht doing very well to contest there in the air. Blue Bulls just look a bit flustered at the moment. Connacht definitely with the sentence since the Blue Bulls got that early score. Right, Lizo Popoka over the ball initially, but unfortunately losing his footing. All right, and Connacht yet with another opportunity, and you'd imagine they'll go for the line. It seems as though that has been their trend at least up until this point. So as we cross over to the other side, we've got the Lions unfortunately conceding yet another try. Scarlet there with the 12 point on the scoreboard, crossing over in the try line. So as stand, it's 12-3 to the Scarlets. Right, and again, very good try there from the Scarlets. Good continuity, hands, and it just seems as though our defensive system, or the sort of Northern Hemisphere teams, have got us worked out. Scrappy there from Connacht. Right, had the opportunity. Jacques van Rooyen doing well to clean up there. Johan Goosen sending it, but initially all covered there by the try scorer, Connacht's try scorer. Right, cool, come and collected. Simply hands it over to Mac Hansen, who knocks it out for touch. Right, so it's sort of 20 minutes played. Got the game all square. All right, got the line out all square, 7-all. Bit of trading off of possession here. All right, both sides not really looking to run too much, but if Connacht have looked the most likely. All right, but very good line there by the Blue Bulls. All right, and they set the drive. Fantastic drive here from the Blue Bulls, looking to perhaps redeem themselves right from the drive of Connacht earlier on that led to a try. But just taking a bit too long there for the ball to come out, going down the blind. The Bulls just made their way inside the 22 of the Connacht side, right, pretty much center field. Could see once again losing the ball in contact. Doing well to come up, but not advantage, surely, Mr. Ref. play on. Shavonna Jacobs put on immense pressure here, halfway line. Yeah, just contact skills from the Blue Bulls, letting them down a bit. Moment, right? That's the second ball that they've bottled. Well, make that three, right? That they've bottled sort of when they were in possession. Our session, the ref is just all vibes. All vibes. But Blue Bulls, once again, Connacht doing very well. Blue Bulls back inside the 22. Johan Goosen not get much time to get his clearance away. Right, so Lapu just carries it out to the 22. Blue Bulls will be looking, and I'm sure Zach Berger will be looking to sort of get the play. Johan Goosen with the traditional tornado torpedo kick, but well covered by Cardi. Tia looking to attack. Oh, good interplay for Connacht. Looked slightly forward there, if I'm being honest. Oh, I agree with you, Sasha. That looked for a bit of a net ball, right? But alas, right, good rugby there from Connacht. Right, running it up from back again. The Blue Bulls perhaps a touch slow, anticipating the kick. Right, a touch slow to track and cover the width of the field. To Connacht exposing the white channels with precision. Let's look here. Cardi first and first. Was that forward? That's flat. Back and play on, play on. I think it was the pass. This wasn't actually the pass. So not the pass to me, but I think it was the next pass from the inside to his winger that looked so forward. Right. It'll be interesting to see what the official. Seems as play on. TMO called to see what he recommends. Looking at that, looked slightly forward in my opinion, but we shall see what they deem it as. Whatever the decision is, I think, good interplay there from Connacht, good attitude. But I think that'll forward. I tend to agree with the majority of you guys who are saying that was indeed for sorry for the cut there. No try. Sorry there, session. Sorry, Wi-Fi. All right, good call there. I think also for all money, that looked good. Fortunately, all the good work undone there. The winger just slightly overrunning it. Good work initially by Cardi. Good interlinking play. Right, unfortunately, the former Aussie Sevens man, Porsche, right, John Paul, slightly just overrunning that particular ball. Right, so we'll resume. Blue Bulls let off the hook there slightly. Blue Bulls let off the hook there slightly. They'll be glad, but fantastic to see heads up rugby, man. Heads up rugby, attack space. The Blue Bulls here with an opportunity once again to exit their particular play. And I think there was a comment here earlier on saying the Blue Bulls need to protect their ball slightly better at the breakdown. And I think, that's always been the sort of Blue Bulls blueprint, set pieces, as we just saw the massive scrum there by the Blue Bulls, right, winning a penalty. It's been uncharacteristic of the Blue Bulls. Very messy at the breakdown. Too many errors in the contact. I think, maybe jitters. Right, perhaps there's a lot on the line for them that placed a high value on this particular game. Right, but yeah, they've been uncharacteristically very sloppy in contact and also the breakdown. I'm sure it's something that they'll be looking to rectify very soon. So play taking place now inside just like 2 meters at Connacht 10-meter line. Harry Foster hitting it up in the middle. Very good leg drive. Right, Blue Bulls getting over the vantage line, sweeping forward, pack. Right, equally carry there from Al-Khlo. Why you go back the same side? Finish the field. But Blue Bulls here on the attack line. Mapu is way inside the Connacht 22. Right, pretty much center field. Right, Blue Bulls to attack. Very good loop there. Rowan Combrek linking between the forwards and the backs. Conal Hendricks with a good carry. Ron van Rooyen, Blue Bulls looking very ominous here. Connecting there to slow down the ball. Hooker doing very well to slow it initially. Right by his team at least a couple of seconds. Once again, Blue Bulls sloppy at the breakdown and Cardi first to bounce. And once again, the Blue Bulls inside the 22 of the Con side, and they are unable to convert. Yeah, they're pissing off Jake White. I'm sorry for the language, but yeah, definitely a bit scrappy. Need to take care of that ball, especially the man who's made the contact. Right, just there's no excuse. He needs to grab a hold of that and control of that ball. Job Bulls looking at least to attack, looking to spread wide. Missed line out Connacht. All right, set pieces have been of highest quality. No ways, that was not. Yeah, Connacht pinned there. Bit too eager there from Jared Butler. Seven jumper. All right, ball clearly not out yet. Aussie a bit too keen. In call there from the Blue Bulls. Seems as though they've got attacking intent in this particular game. And knocks it out. Very good touch finder there. Blue Bulls, yeah, with an opportunity. Once again, a visit in the opposition 22. All right, they'll at least be looking to walk away, yeah, with something. Yup, set up in the middle. Started there with Jenkamp. Right, and the march is on. The boys in blue, well, not in blue, in white. Right, marching on. Connacht doing well to fracture that particular mall. Lizo Kopoka with the pick up and go. Unfortunately, sealing there, and obviously with the new rules, it is the supporting the supporting players. It is their responsibility to ensure that they are on the feet when they actually go into contact, right? And I think that is just to give an opportunity to the opposition to get their hands, and obviously, sort of the ruck a bit more contestable. Right, but yeah, Arno Boyd, unfortunately, they're straight off his feet, sealing off. Right. I think, though, that you are allowed one latcher. So you're going to see Arno Boyd. I thought we were allowed one latcher and not two. But I suppose the Rugby Championship and the United Rugby Championship seems to be, two different rules at play. But us, right, it is the responsibility of the latcher nowadays to ensure that they are on their feet post contact. Johan Goosen, Yeah, Session 100% on, mate. The 3 times now the Bulls have been in the 22 and were unable to convert, at least to walk away with a minimum of 3 points. And yeah, it seems like a long day for the Lions. Scarlet's now 17, and the Lions, Golden Lions now, Emirates Lions, sorry. Emirates Lions still with the solitary points from the boot of Jaden Hendricks. Good pressure, yeah, from the Bulls. Right, knocked on there, unfortunately, in the tackle. Stefano doing well there to cover. It's a pity we haven't seen Stefano Jacobs yet with ball in hand. All right, pretty much seen him having to clear out, but I'm hoping in the near future we're going to see him with ball in hand. Exciting young player, explosive power. So it'll be interesting to see if the Bulls are able to bring him into the game. Yeah, I've got Kanu Kanen. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Sorry, saying a solid game here. He's just let down by both teams, missing in attacking position. Yeah, definitely besides unable to convert. Right, perhaps not as clinical attacking position, but they certainly are getting themselves into positions pretty well. Right, but Connacht here inside the Blues. Oh, massive hit there by Lizo Kopoka. Right, we've got here Connacht on the 5 meter line of the Blue Bulls. Slap bang in the middle. Pick up there around the ruck from the big eighth man, but equally well met. Oh, it's physical. We love it. We've got Hanil Nelson. What's happening to the Lions? Lions, unfortunately, 17-3 behind to the Scarlets. Connacht here looking for options. A wiry, experienced scrum off once again, looking to attack the fringes. But unfortunately, well met. Pick up there from the forwards. Oh, Connacht looking to rumble this one over. Is it over? Is it not? Yeah, it seems as though the ref himself is not too sure. I'm gonna go up. Yeah, I sent it up to the TM. Connacht boys look somewhat comfortable, confident that they have scored that one, but we shall see in not so long. But yeah, great effort there by the Blue Bulls around the fringes, the trenches. All right, some of us who played the forwards, I think we love it. When the opposition can go, I think just that dirt, just that contact dirt. You are short there initially. Right, is the second pickup go? Yeah, not conclusive there, ref. Surely can't award that. Surely not. Yeah, I'll be surprised, yeah, if Connacht are this one. I think it might be a second 5 point that they want awarded. But yeah, let's look at this different angle. Yeah, Mr. Ref. Play on. Let's play on nothing in that. Massive good defense there by the Blue Bulls. Oh, it's one area perhaps where I'd like to see the game but sped up a bit. Right, perhaps goal line technology touches the line, beeps. I don't know. Right, we saw obviously the Varsity Cup, South African Varsity Cup. Right, introducing the smart ball. Right, could we see just to clarify those, to clear those, so that they can move on. But yeah, Connacht here with an opportunity to go into the lead for the first time in the game, right? Increase the tally to 10 points. Cardi, obviously, Connacht advantage there. It's always difficult to sort of stay on side when defending those pillar posts with the opposition picking up and going. All right. But yeah, Connacht here with an opportunity to go in the lead for the first time in this game and increase sort of the total tally of 1 point. That's far. Cardi, yeah, I should knock this one over, surely. Steps up. Yeah, knocks it over for 3. And as Carty knocks that one for 3, Jaden Hendricks are also in the Lions versus Scott's game, has indeed knocked over yet another 3 point. It is 17 Scarlet, 6 the Lions that side. And this side with sort of 6 minutes to play until halftime. Right, we've got Connacht in the lead for the first time in the game. They're on 10, the Blue Bulls with 7. Johan Goosen, once again, with the deep kick. Right, not giving too much of an opportunity there to regain that ball. What's the call there? Yeah, Stravano Jacobs, unfortunately, seeing that, unable to collect that in a massive, massive territorial gain here by the Connacht side. And I think, yeah, a bit of a slip there. But the second grab, that's when he knocked it. Lucky young man. But I think the Blue Bulls sort of their sentence had lost scrum, right? They'd be pretty confident to perhaps milk a here. Right, but Connacht as well, less than 5 minutes to go into halftime. They'll be looking to see if they can't walk away with the points here. Opportunity. They've got the scrum 5 meters out from the far side, left hand touchline if the Blue Bulls, right. So pretty much I've got the width of the field to spring back and see what they have in store for us. And scrum there from Connacht, right? The Islanders locking on. Oh, beautiful. Unfortunately, unable to shift it there. Good pressure, good read from Ruan Kompore. All right, putting pressure on the Connacht 15 turn none, and unfortunately not able to get that ball out cleanly. But I love the intent. Right, we've been watching international rugby, and we don't often see attacks on the ball going out wide from first phase ball, right from the set pieces. Sometimes it's exciting, man. I think the backline players spend, when the forwards are really working at practice, they're really just spending a lot of time running around, trying to construct moves. So it's nice to see them, able to sort of try piece something together, set out wide, right? But unfortunately, they're from 10 and able to get that final pass out. And yeah, if he did, it would have been a very interesting outcome. But scrum here, Blue Bulls, right forward pass. Solid scrum from the Bulls, right? But good pressure. Oh, what a sure. Carty won't be a rack anytime soon. I'll be surprised if I see him around those. Massive clean there from the Blue Bulls. All right, Blue their own 10-meter line, pretty much center. Right, Zach Berg, hit and hope. Is it? No, box kick. Right, good there from Gonal Hendricks. Yeah, actually, that's not such a bad, but or 2 or 3. It's a weekend off. Right, once again, that's like the third touchdown. Connacht, yeah, applying themselves very well. Right, just look at them go. Oh, offload in the tackle by Carty. Carty having a game here. I'm really enjoying. Don't know much about him. That's charge down tackle. Blue Bulls now attack. What can of this opportunity. Lionel putting it to boot. Oh, bro, keeping in hand. Gives Trevor Jacobs the chance, mate. Oh, Mapu. Right, I suppose it's just one of those where if it does pay off, you like, okay, well done. Right, and if it doesn't, you just like, why did you do it? Right, but I would have preferred to see him keeping it in hand. Give Shavonna Jacobs the one-on-one and see what he can do. But again, Blue Bulls turnover ball, an opportunity inside Connacht to unable to convert that opportunity, kick him away. Right, with Bulls here with an opportunity to counter again through our Marcel Coutinho with a very good drive. Up and go there from Jacques van Rooyen taking play inside the 22, the Connacht side. Arno Butcher not holding the tackle. Very good match awareness there. Can't play Zach. Ref, come on, they're slowing it down. Play a roll away. Blue Bulls 10 meters away. They're slowing it down. Blue Bulls, yeah, inside the 22. What can they do? Can they walk away at least with some points here? If not in the lead, at least all square going into halftime. Pick up and go here from the Blue Bulls. Right, just be careful there, ensuring that the man does not seal. Blue Bulls here on the 5 meter line of Connacht, right, sort of 15 meters out from the left hand side touch line. Right, but Connacht doing very well, albeit they're offsides by like a country mile, but whatever. Doing very well to meet the Blue Bulls. Now backline, Harrow Force, right, but equally well met. Hands in, turning all over that pool. And once again, Blue Bulls. So that's the fifth time now inside the half of Connacht, the 22s of Connacht, and they're unable to wear with any points. Yeah, Connacht saying, we've had it, tap and go, kick it out, and they go and recoup. But yeah, very good game. They're open game. All right, full of good things. All right, also sort of mixed bag of just those small mistakes, breakdowns, bit untidy. Right on both sides, sort of when it comes to set piece line out time, I think both sides have stolen a couple of each other. But yeah, that's half time. Please do go grab a beverage of choice, right? And I will be with you for the second half. Well, interesting chats here on the chat box. I hope you have your beverage. All right, cheers. Well, I think the one thing that we can all agree first up is, yeah, and now you've been spot on, bud, in terms of just the sides and the officiating. But I think also the blue ball the first half was simply not clinical. All right, didn't take the opportunities when they were presented with them, albeit very limited. All right, I think Connacht have defended very, very well right up until this very moment. But since then, I've seen that couple of you saying that even this weakish, well, the weakest, I think Connacht, Connacht is arguably, I think Kevin brought it up, arguably the weakest side right out of the Irish teams and sort of what has been touted our strongest side and also obviously the side with the best opportunity to win this particular competition, struggling against this Connacht side. And I think, yeah, it's a bit disappointing. And I think, yeah, the Blue Bulls just don't seem like the Blue Bulls that we saw during the Currie Cup, albeit they were against much weaker sides. Right, they were playing against kids, if we're being honest. Right, playing pretty much their first team against the youngsters of the other unions. And perhaps that wasn't ideal sort of preparation for this United championship. But I think yeah, once we see the box turning, obviously not too many in the blue type, especially now with Dwayne having left. I think it's only like I think it just might be Trevor Nyakane, right? Who's a Blue Bulls player currently in the box squad, right? But I think my biggest concern is the lack of ideas that our backline like they seem to be nowhere. I think the Lions showed last weekend, the first half in particular, that they've had a very good backline that was stringing things together, right? Looking to attack from deep with pace. Right, a lot of behind the back. Some of that from the Blue Bulls, right? Very static. I think the sort of narrow forward dominant game is not going to suit us in this particular competition because I think the one thing with Northern Hemisphere teams, yes, they may lack in terms of that natural flair and ability, but they are very strong. They are very technically sound. So if we think we're just going to be bashing all the sides, bashing them aside, right, it is not going to be the case. I mean, we saw the Lions play Pro 14, right? And the only reason why they so well was purely because you had your Clayton Blomikis, you had your Oscar Speckmans, you had your Rabs McCartney, guys who were scoring tries, but also the philosophy of the team, right? Very shift the opposition. You need to be attacking. Slow forward dominated game is certainly not going to suit us, especially in the wet conditions where you're not even footing. So more a half decent hit, right, and you down. So I think a lot of the South African teams just need to adapt, need to evolve. I mean, there's Mimea saying why Stravino look like a prop for chats. I think, yeah, the boy has hardly played any rugby, but I think, yeah, it boils down to that. We need more options. South African teams just need more options, right? This forward dominated game can only go so far. Yeah, 100% agree with you, Quentin Bud, saying hopefully SA teams start playing running rugby. If it worked for the cheaters, my argument is why can it not for the bigger unions that have got arguably more talent, right? That have got stronger forward packs, etc., etc. I think we need to take a leaf out of sort of how the cheaters win their campaign when they were playing in the Pro 14. I think that is the blueprint, right? The static one dimensional play is simply not going to do it. But we're away, all right, for the second half. Right, Blue Bulls there doing well. Is that on the water? Right, recoverable pretty well. Right, good carry there from Lizo. Again, Unfortunately, Zach Berger losing it there. Again, just look at that from Connacht, right? First things first, you're looking to stretch it out wide. Fantastic, beautiful to watch. Rugby, right? And I think the funny thing is, right, with this attacking mentality of the Europeans, Northern Hemisphere teams, is the fact that with our strong, sort of big, heavy forward pack, most games, right? If they're shifting us from side to side, it's going to be difficult for our forward pack to be effective in a game and to sort of be the ones who dictate what happens. That man, oh, that's beautiful. You know, taking inside the 22 of the Blue Bulls, right in the back. The forward pack of the Blue Bulls is running backwards. Right, Connacht, yeah, with great, but yeah, once again, good work. But scrappy at the break, from not able to seal effectively. Right, and once again, missed opportunity. Zach Berger pouncing on the ball, right, and the Blue Bulls are let off the hook once again. So Blue Bulls there with a little reprieve, right? Yeah, Zach there, unfortunately losing it, momentarily giving the Connacht opportunity, but equally doing very well to regain possession and able to exit there effectively. Right, but Connacht still with the attacking position right inside the Blue Bulls, halfway in between the 22 and oh, look at that continuity. Oh, let's go. I really want the Bulls to do it, man. I'm a rugby fanatic, right? Connacht, beautiful, yeah, good continuity. Cartier, right, well met on D. Right, Connacht now sort of inching towards the 5-meter line of the Blue Bulls, center of the field. Good carry there once again. Mr. Red Status, man was ceiling there, wasn't he? No. But your Connacht side into the 5-meter area of the Blue Bulls, about a meter out from the try line. An advantage here once before Connacht Blue Bulls forwards a bit too there. Oh, look at that. Cardi. Unfortunately, cut out pass. Ruan Combrick reading it well. But Connacht were definitely playing an advantage there, penalty advantage. So we'll go back. Interesting call. What do they do? Oh, seems like they're going to be tapping and going. It says Abraham is hungry, yeah. Yeah, Papaili, her man's possessed. He's had a very good game, a very good start in the second. Picks up and goes. Right. Who's doing well initially there to stop Connacht. Connacht still very much on the Blue Bulls try line. A massive D there from the Blue Bulls getting hand Marcel Kutia. Oh, rips it, but unfortunately, Brad Papaili doing very well once again. Oh, carry, but a bit too upright from the Connacht player. Indeed, there by Arlo. A good defense here from Blue Bulls, and they hold Connacht out. Yeah, not Masim Cardi behind. Oh, Stravano, unfortunately, not able to make that tackle. And we've got Tom Daly crossing over. Tom Daly, unfortunately. Stravano Jacob, sorry, there. Fortunately, missing the tackle. And Tom Daly able to cross over for 5 points, further extending the lead of the side. Seems like it's going to be a long one for the Blue Bulls. Yeah, I've got to really, really bring it out. Connacht to start the second half, house on fire, clear plans, rearing to go. You're doing very well there. Struggling on side, Stravano, Ron Combrick, unfortunately unable to stand on the line, and Tom Daly is over for Connacht try of the game. Ready to this one over. We're going to take out the lead. Knocks it over as the 2 points. Stretches the lead out to 10 points here for Connacht. So Kaba saying that referees, I think it's something that we picked up in the first half, but I do also think, in as much as he's having an effect in terms of controlling, sort of how much leeway they give to the side, right? I do think the Blue Bulls also be first enemy, get into the right position, unfortunately, then run out of ideas. Like, let's play. All right, but a very good exit there from Connacht. All right, that's exactly what you want to do after scoring the try. Right, so the Blue Bulls will have a line out just outside, half a meter outside the own 10-meter line. Left-hand, right-hand touch line, right feed. Joffensdale goes in the middle of the line out. Blue set up the traditional maul, looking to gain a bit of momentum there. Hand squeeze. All right, Blue Bulls steadily moving slowly forward. Ref, surely that's collapsing. Okay, play on. Right, good carry there from Forster. Offside, ref. Lizo Popoka once again with a very good carry over the advantage line, taking play 15 meters in from the left right on the halfway line. Zach Berger sets up for the box kick. Hit and home again. You call it, up to you. Fantastic take there from the Evan of Connacht, looking to spring an attack. Could he? Oh, what a try! Oh, what a try there by Connacht number 11. Is it the former Australian under 20 player? That's Mac Hansen. Oh, fantastic Connacht. Right, fantastic. Gather in the air, counter attack. But it seems as though the ref is just wanting to double check something there. Seems to have been a bit of an infringement there. Right, in the kick. Oh, possible obstruction there. Possible obstruction there, Boka. Yeah, definitely. Obstruction, I'm calling obstruction there. Yeah, Lizzo looked for all money to be able, he was going to make that tackle. Right, we've got Kevin here saying that it could be a rough weekend for the Springbok or for South African rugby. Right, hope that the box win. Mate, we'll see. We'll see. It could be very ugly very quickly. Right, and I think this is the last thing sort of SA Rugby needs. Right, I think on a bit of a low at the moment, but we shall see. Hopefully the Stormers, I'm not backing. It could be a long day tomorrow as well. So Sharks, I think are very, very inexperienced at the very moment. Right, not playing the best rugby, but we shall see. It seems as though the try sticks. What do you mean? It's not being deliberate or not. Surely it's about whether it's an obstruction or not. But okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. I think massively disappointing there from the Blue Bulls. Rather fortunate. I'm 100% sure that Lizo was definitely to make the pass, right? And I think it should never be whether it is, deliberate. I think is it an infringement? Yes or no? And that certainly was an infringement, stopping a player clearly from being able to execute and complete his tackle. Nonetheless, right, Connor, I think fantastic attacking ability there from Mark Hansen, right, the former Australian under 20 player, right, very good elusive running. I think there's still a lot to do, right, post that little play, right, but he took it fantastically well, running into space, show your number, and is able to have with an opportunity to add the 2 points. That means, just as I was about to say, off the tee, right, to that one coming off the left and upright. Right, as we look in, yeah, yo, who's that who got sat down? Is that Harold Foster? Your number, in, out, playground favorite there. If you played any touch rugby, that's what you at least have to do, like once in your life. One person, just show me your number, in, out. But we're back. Ruan Combrick now on the ball, right, running from his own half. Right, I see Duplessis there. Yo, ref offsides. Blue Bulls looking to stretch, wanting to be a bit more creative, right? Give the ball a bit more air. All right, taking play to the 10-meter line. Pisma also into the field. Good carry there. Right, Blue Bulls trying, Shame. They're trying to spread the ball out, right? But everything is static. There aren't any runners running beyond. Too predictable, really easy to defend, if you ask me. Right, and once again, there Marcel could see looking for continuity, offloading in the tackle, and unfortunately, Huda Lizo unable to connect that particular pass. So once again, an infringement at the point of contact, right? A bit of miscommunication between Lizo and Marcel here. Your session, I think I get. Oh, I think I get your frustration. 100% agree. Dan, I'd imagine. Yeah, I think the officiating terrible, but yeah, I'll stop there. I won't pull a Rusty stunt. Right, Kevin, what's the line score? Perhaps last time I checked, it was 17-6. I stand to be corrected. All right, as soon as that comes, I will let you know. All right, we've got this sort of 20 meters in from the left-hand line or the furthest end. All right, Connacht ball. Once again, prime ball, prime attacking ball. Prime attacking ball here for Connacht. Very big blind, but equally open side. You can run your moves. Yeah, as expected. And by Mark Henson. He's looked very lively, very wiry. Doing well there to recover initially. Yeah, Zach Berger once again. Uncontestable box kick. Vibes. Right, some Connacht here back into the attack. Just look how quickly they attack shape. Oh, unfortunately, off the side of the there from John Porsche. But once again, we can pitch it out wide very quickly and just. Did you see the loop? It's Tom Daly. From Tom Farrell. Tom Farrell, no look, loop, hitting, attacking space. Beautiful to watch, trying to always exploit the blind, right? But Ruan Combrake also doing very well to cover and shut that space out wide. I think the South African teams will just simply have to be clinical. All right, it's not easy. But I think it is not going to be easy. Or the rules, how they are sort of, viewed in the Northern Hemisphere. So our South African teams will certainly have learned very, very quickly if they want to do well in this tournament. Blue Bulls, trying to get them all going, but one Connacht doing very well to defend that initially. All right, Blue Bulls going nowhere. Refuse it. Du Plessis take up. But everything happening behind the advantage line here. Clearly Connacht. Oh, charge down there on Zach. Simply not good enough for Zach Berger to be able to execute that box kick. But like all the Blue Bulls, it has not led to any. Yeah, it is Session. That was offside. Right, it hasn't led to points. Right, and they will have feed in the line out. But I'm sure Connacht wouldn't, as long as the action is taking place down in the Blue Bulls 22. Right, it's all good for them. Ruan here, they're not doing his job. Not covering up there for Zach Berger. Second throw since coming on. A good carry there from Jacques van Rooyen, able to get over the advantage. Play still inside the 22 on the blue side. They just slowed so much down. And they'll have to up the ante a bit. Zach Berger just not too far, about 10 meters, takes the play up to the 10-meter line. Still in Blue Bulls territory. Play taking place at the closest sort of touchline to us. I watch it on TV. Connacht here with an opportunity to pose a threat, ask a couple of questions. As we see a change here for the Blue Bulls, that couple changes, a whole host of changes. All right, both pops coming, and one of my favorite young players coming on, Simpe Panzima. Very elusive, loose head. Right, easy boy. It's easy that he's got going on there. That we will be able to continue the awesome work that Lizo Kopoka had in this particular game. I think he was fantastic. Definitely one of the standout players for the Blue Bulls. All right, surprised that the ball, it should be down under. but that's besides the point. Connacht taking play inside the Bulls 10-meter area. Got Farrell there looking to be direct. Connacht just able to brush aside a couple of times. Bismarck. Unfortunately, Bismarck just losing his footing. Right, playing the ball down. And yet another penalty. I'm sure they'll knock this one in the corner and look if they can stretch out their lead further. Carty knocks it out in the corner. Bismarck, unfortunately, playing the 9 there, lost his footing at a very crucial time. Connacht front of the line out, looking to set their drive, but actually met there from the Blue Bulls. Just going to have the second shove. Doesn't look like it. Dead still. There they go again. Just the rack speed. So been about 1 second, 1.5 seconds in there. Continuity here from Connacht. Right, a couple of missed tackles there in crucial areas. Able to get the ball to the 5 line of the Blue Bulls, 10 meters in from that right line. Right now on the 15-meter line, 5 meters of the Blue Bulls. Pick and go there. Connacht looking to attack. Mornay Smith. Over that ball. Turnover, fantastic work there. Prop, fresh legs. Tackle Blue Bulls. Rather interesting decision. Right in the opt to kick. There from the Blue Bulls. Perhaps they spotted a little opportunity there out wide for Canal Hendricks. But no, they were playing advantage. Playing advantage there. I was rather surprised. Johan Goosen with an opportunity to get the Blue Bulls down the field. Not the great kicks. So what the Bulls can be able to put I think the back line has looked toothless. Right, not too much going for them. I think the forwards have done well to sort of get over on, and I think they've been pretty dominant, in particular when set piece time. But the line has been rather toothless, right? Not too many options. I haven't seen much from them. Let's see if they can rectify that in the last, as I say, that Johan Goosen goes to the boot. See the Connacht number 11 once again. Mac, former Australian 20 stuff. Connacht a bit of continuity, but unfortunately overflowed in the tackle, not finding a man from Tom. Right now the Bulls just outside the 20-meter area. No, Blue Bulls going nowhere, fish. Going nowhere. Emrose Papier, box kick. Once again, just a bit of a nothing kick. Right, no, fantastic covering there from John. Equally, a fantastic and well-educated boot. Jordan plays it quickly, but unfortunately, it seems that the ball. But fantastic work there from John Porsche. Doing very well to cover initially that kick from Rugby, but equally quick to spot space behind. Quickly, a well-educated boot to get sort of push and keep the Blue Bulls pretty much inside the 22. Got subject 4 for joining us, and if anyone else has sort of joined as we have started, all right, keep company. Thanks for being here. I think it's been pretty hot in the comments, comment section. You got ref has been a hot topic, but I think also just scaring has just been how the supposedly best South African team has acquitted themselves against what is supposedly the weakest Irish team. So as it stands, it seems like it could potentially be a very long moment, right, the from the South African perspective, right? But we shall see. We shall see. Hopefully the ball now have acclimatized and they are ready to connect here with the feed. 5 meters inside their own sort of massive hit there from Tom. A very good carry there in midfield. Once again, Connacht looking to use the width of the field, getting it out to the danger man. And I must say that they number 11 has looked full of running in this particular game. Been very impressed by Mark Hansen. Oh, Bismarck was first man in there, surely. Knock on! Yeah, but Connacht still in possession, yeah. Bismarck all over that ball, unfortunately pinned once again. Got Sashin saying there should be a ref showcase. I think that's a fair shout. I think our sport are facing so much pressure and there is so much time that I think refs should also be scrutinized at the same level because they are arguably the controlling the game. And I think if our professional rugby players, our players generally, right, the kind of scrutiny that they're facing and the that these refs can't be let off the leash that easily, especially blatant. Right, it's one thing to get a couple of right wrong here or there, but it's another when you've been consistent poor in a particular game, right? But yeah, Duplessis is there unnecessarily late hit, right? But yeah, Bismarck never supporting his body weight there, hands beyond the ball, right? And as a result, yeah, I think rightfully penalized there by the ref. I mean, that's the second or third penalty Bismarck has given away since Khan, and he looks like a man possessed. Back to the good feed there, looking to set up the drive right inside, sort of halfway in between the 22 and the try line. So not change of angle. I called to use it. Connacht here on the charge once again, taking up to the 5 meter line very centrally. Unfortunately, well, fortunate for the Blue Bulls at least. Right. rolling there on the ground by the Connacht player. Double movement. Once again, Blue Bulls unable to kick that up. Right, Mark. Yeah, good carry there in midfield from the Connacht replacement. Connacht still full of running here. Yeah, Tom has been very good. That 12 jersey has been a true spark of this Connacht attacking unit. Tom Daly. Oh, good night, subject 4. Thanks for joining me, mate. All right, but unfortunately, Connacht knocking it on there in the attack. Martin Zima, good carry, bump, offload. Emrys, can you connect? Switch there in midfield with Arno Boa. Arno Boa striding away. Unfortunately, misplaced. Stefano Jacobs, unfortunately, couldn't tiptoe and balance and elude that run touchline closest to us, and unfortunately, foot in touch. And I think that's the first time we've seen Stravino, arguably the most dangerous in the Blue Bulls, but it's only now, what, 65th minute? 65th minute, 66th minute, and it's the first time we are seeing him get into action. But once again, that run of play started off by Umatanzima. Very good. Right, doing very well to offload that continuity, and all of a sudden the Bulls look through, but unfortunately, Stravano Jacobs unable to dance around the touchline. Defender in the game, the touchline, never misses a tackle. Mimenia, I hope that I pronounced that right. He says the Connacht 22 is like foreign territory. Oh, good one. Certainly. I don't remember the last time. Was it maybe the first half? I don't remember. I can't remember the Blue Bulls entering the 22 of Connacht in the second half at least. Yeah, a little bit of a break. A couple of guys just strapping up their ankles. Right. And for those who are asking a bit earlier on, right, the Scarlets are 26. They are in the lead. Right, they lead by 26. And the Lions, well, they've got 26 and the Lions are 13. So a 13-point lead there for the Scarlets. Right, back. Good move from the Connacht side initially. Was stopped there from the Bulls. Stefan. Comrade, we've been rather quiet today, right? Expected a bit more, but to be fair to him, the backline as a whole really have not been firing today. We've got MC said it will take 2 years for South African teams to be competitive in this salary cap, a huge factor here. Good experience for our teams. We can only learn from this. But I'd like to ask you, are we seriously saying that talent-wise, salary caps aside, right, can we honestly say we lack the talent, be it a Connacht side? So the best, supposedly the best in South Africa, which the Blue Bulls have been touted to be, can we honestly say they shouldn't be beating Connacht side? Salaries aside, everything aside. By the way, fantastic try from the Scarlets, running from the way to all the way. Yes, see. South African teams, there's a lot to do. But can we honestly say that the best that we've got cannot beat an Irish third string? And perhaps it's time for South African rugby to relook its rugby model as a whole, right? Because if the Cheetahs were able to compete at this level and the Blue Bulls aren't, I think there's some questions that we need to ask ourselves. But that's besides the point. Carl, what's up, bud? Thanks for joining me. I'm good. I'm good. Right, a bit disappointed. Obviously, African teams taking L's, right, as it stands. Right, yeah, Lions just been taken to the sword. Right. But yeah, Blues as well, totally outplayed by this Connacht side. Very, very sloppy. We've got scrum down as the rain falls. Right, Bulls ball inside the own 22. Collapse scrum there. So I've got MCS. We lack the talent because our best players are in France and the UK. All right, currently we don't have the depth. Okay, fair assessment. Fair assessment. We do though as South African lose a lot of talent to overseas players, right? But I think, or at least I would imagine, as a rugby proud that we should be able to compete, right, with what we have. Because you look at the side, the amount of Springboks, or at least 4 Springboks, who are in this Blue Bulls team, right, we should be posing a better challenge. We have, for example, in this particular game against a Connacht. I mean, we had Lizo Kapoka in this game, Marcel, Ambrose Papier now has come on, Johan Huesen, Gonal, Mapu, so Ruan Kombrick, right? Yes, sort of on the latter years of their playing careers, but I certainly feel stand to be corrected. But I personally feel that talent-wise, we should be able to match these. And I think the point of difference has not necessarily been the talent, right? But for me, I am questioning the attitude and the approach of South African teams. And I think that the whole notion of us thinking that we can easily just hit, and dominate the Northern Hemisphere is gone. The conditioning, defensive system have come such a way. And I think we've just, as South African teams, are too predictable and are too one-dimensional as it stand. Could be a coaching issue, all right. But we've seen the Blue Bulls try to run it. They've looked a mess, no options, right? Not threatening at all as compared to a Connacht team. And I think that is a skill set thing. But I think that's a conversation, that is going, and I definitely hope that with the United Challenge that we will be able now to at least keep some of our players because, well, they are in the same competition. But yeah, we've got just about 10 minutes left of this particular game. All right, let's see what the Blue Bulls can do. Can they possibly mount a comeback? Yeah, they haven't likely. All right, so I'm not putting my hopes up on that. I'll never bet on that. But let's see what they have to offer in these closing stages of this particular encounter. I think the Connacht side, yes, offsides, yes, reffing, yes, but I think they've been very in terms of meeting the Blue Bulls from physicality point of view. Cornel Hendricks, yeah, taking up all right. I haven't seen too much of him. Once again, and unforced error, right, to knock on there from Matanzima, poor pass there from Ambrose Papi, almost like falling away. And unfortunately, the forwards they're not able to gather. Carl saying hopefully that the Sharks can do better tomorrow. Now that I'm going to watch them in Glasgow, Carl, I wish I could. But hopefully when the rugby championship comes to South Africa, us moving to level one, hopefully we will be back in the stadium shortly as well. Right, but to enjoy it, should be a cracker. Not putting my hopes, too high. It's gonna be a toughie down in Glasgow there for the Sharks. But it will be lovely to see at least one South African team come away with a W, as we see there. Stravano Jacobs leaving the field for Stedman Grans. Connacht once again. Oh, fantastic carry there from Tom. Cuts right through the defense, and Tom Farrell is over. And once again, Connacht running with a bit more intensity, taking that line. And actually, the ball carrier's got two options. He could have played it short, but he decided to go behind, and Tom Farrell slicing through the line. I can't have 93, but I know that one's one that's been overused, but why not? Right, Tom Farrell doing very well, right through the defense of, oh, boom, three options actually. You could have played could have played Tom Daly, or could have played Mac Henson, but he opted for Tom Farrell, and Tom Farrell over for his second score of the game. Fantastic move there. And once again, that is the difference between South African teams trying to attack and European teams. It's just the amount of options, right? South African teams just too predictable, right? To know exactly who the ball's going to. No element of surprise. Definitely decide they need to work on. We're looking to add the 2 points here. Yeah, sort of Cardi. Yeah, I've been very good with the team. And Connacht just simply further extending their their lead to 22 points. Sure. Kunzima la for very, very difficult. No. For Blue Bulls very having it very difficult. South African team in general, because the Lions also being put to the sword at the side. Ambrose Papier. Blue Bulls looking to spring an attack here. Oh, first mark with a little ding through. Connacht here from Abda. Yeah, and with that kick, so crossing over to the Scarlets game. Got the Scarlets extended lead. Now they've got 36 points. The Lions on 13. Oh, Ambrose Papier. Oh, unfortunately, able to link up there with Cornel Hendricks. Right forward pass there, unfortunately unable to free his hands. Right, very tackle eventually. Ooh, Cardi. That was too sexy. That kick. Ambrose Papier trying as he may, hitting the gap, but unfortunately unable to link the canal. So we've got less than 5 minutes here to play. All right, and I think, pretty much concluded that Connacht, deserving winners, right? Albeit, if you were to read the comments, you'll see the rating, but that's besides the point. And I think, just generally speaking, Connacht have been the better side, right? We looked more organized on attack, looked more threatening, had options, right? And I think it's been quite a fair battle when it comes to set piece. And as I say that, Connacht from that scrum are able to get a penalty, and once again with an opportunity to launch themselves and get into the 22 of the Blue Bulls team and see. And Tom Daly and Tom Farrell have been a handful there in the midfield, right to the Tom pairing. But I'm sure Hardy will be looking to get them into, into play. Let's see if we can get a bit more exciting rugby here. Obviously, you don't want to see the balls being taken to cleaners, right? But I think for the sake of rugby, I mean, why not? Training ground move, from Connacht. Set the mall collapsing. No. Okay, at least he's been consistent in that. Good carry there from Connacht. Play now inside the 22 of the Blue Bulls team. Oh, massive carry there, running over a couple of Blue Bulls players. Oh, once again, Connacht looking to stretch out wide, but Bulls doing very well to throw up that space. Right, playing blind there, going blind. Unfortunately, the latching player not supporting his body weight, right, dived over, conceding a penalty, and the Blue Bulls will get an opportunity to at least knock it down further down the field and see what they can possibly conjure up from whatever position they are in. So we've got Stevie Pia, who I'm sure is tuned in that Lions game, saying tough results for the Lions, deserve more from the game, but couldn't convert a large amount of pressure. And I think that's the worrying thing as well, because we counted in the first half alone that the Blue Bulls were able to get into the Connacht 22, like they haven't been there. But in the first half, they visited about 4 times and they walked away with nothing. And that's also something that South African teams will need to look closely at, right? Because you can't waste, right? You can't be wasteful at that. You're playing against international players, right? So you need to be critical when you are in a position to actually make it count, right? And I think the Bulls have been poor in that area of the field, right? And wonder we see that the scoreboard and Connacht, on the other hand, have been able to convert, right? But got a minute here. Got a scrum here. Connacht. Come on, boys, pull one out of the hat. Training ground move. Let's see it. I think the back line has been very good from Connacht. They're running lines, running angles, and also just the intensity at which they have been operating it has just been fantastic. Right, they've got a scrum here. Scrum here, sort of 5 meters inside the Blue Bulls 10-meter line. All right, and I'll say roughly about 20 meters off the first touch line, so from the left touch line. All right, 20 meters in. So plenty a big blind to work with, but equally a very good open side to play with, right? So it'll be awesome to see what they do opt for. Thumbs up. All right. Will Connacht launch a last attack, or will they simply this one, kick it out, and call it a game? Stevie P, what you've missed the Blue Bulls simply being outplayed. Simply being outplayed, not clinical at all. But besides that, not much, mate. Connacht, yeah. Clearly trying to see if they can walk away with yet another 5-pointer at least. Oh, they get there from Bismarck initially. Tom is over in the try line, and your Connacht finishing the game off strongly there with a score in the corner. Right, we'll see if Carty is able to, to knock over the two additional points and make the scores 36-7 to Connacht. I think yours has been pretty embarrassing from the Blue Bulls. I think this is one game where they would have expected to come out with victory, right? But simply hasn't happened. Right, back to the drawing board for them. But I think awesome for Connacht to get off the mark in this tournament, right? And I think Brian Nicholson, I definitely share your sentiments, but that this URC is depressing to watch. Our watered down teams, certainly. I think really Kanen as well, disappointed in the South African teams. I think I'm also low-key disappointed, but let's do hope that with the Springboks come